Hey guys, this is your Doppler example problem. Copy down the title, give yourself a date, and copy down the question, which car's horn sounds a higher pitch, and then copy down this diagram for number one. I'll wait, you could pause, copy it down, and then start it again. Okay, so here is our diagram, alright? Now, for number one, we want to add some velocities and some directions, some miles per hour here, okay? So we're going to do 40 miles per hour to the left for the red car and 50 miles per hour to the left for the green car. And the question is, which one has the higher pitch, all right? So our rule is that with the Doppler effect, if the car is heading towards the person, the pitch gets higher. So the green is heading towards the person, but the red is heading away from the person. So the red would actually get lower than normal, all right, because it's heading away. So anytime the car is heading towards the person, we could say that probably has the higher pitch, okay? So in this case, green is our answer. So write green. Circle it, give your answer, it's towards, not away, is your reasoning. And you can pause, all right, and we'll write down number two. So for number two, redraw the diagram. Now, with 40 to the right this time for the red car, and 50 to the right. Alright, I'll pause and you could redraw it. Okay, so which car has the higher pitch now? Well, remember, the heading towards the person, the observer, is causing a higher pitch all the time, but heading away always causes a lower pitch to be observed with the Doppler effect, right? So in this case, red is the higher pitch. Why? Because it's heading towards, again, same reason, it's heading towards the person, not away. Write down your reasoning. It doesn't matter that red is going slower than green. Red is heading towards the person, so the person experiences a higher pitch from red. Even if this were 10 miles per hour, they would still hear a higher pitch from red because red is going towards the person, but heading away causes a lower pitch to be heard. Alright, so pause now, and well, actually you can wait a second. We'll erase it, and then we'll do number three. We'll erase the miles per hour on top. And we will rewrite this one, number three. You can copy it down again, another diagram. 40 to the right, but we're going to turn this one back towards the person. 50 to the left. Last time I forgot to write miles per hour, so this time you should add that in. Okay, pause it and write down this diagram. Okay, we're back. So which one has the higher pitch? Well, remember, our rule is that heading towards the person causes a higher pitch to be heard. So can we use that rule to determine who's right? 40 seems to be heading toward the red car, going 40 miles per hour. It seems to be heading towards the person. And the green car, we could also see, is heading towards the person. So both are heading towards the person. They both have a higher pitch. But which one is more higher, green or red? Well, speed matters, okay? So if you head faster towards the person, the pitch gets even higher. So the 50 mile per hour green car is your answer because it is going faster towards the person. All right? So if you head towards the person, it's a higher pitch. If you go even faster, it's even a higher pitch, okay? Copy that down. And then we're going to go to number four. don't forget to give your reasoning, okay? Number 4 will be our last diagram. Draw a new diagram for each of these that you do. We'll do 40 miles per hour to the left for red and 50 miles per hour to the right for green. Which one is a higher pitch? Well, if you go towards the person, the pitch gets higher. But if you are driving away from the person, they hear a lower pitch. So, red is going away from the person, but green is also going away from the person. So, because they're both driving away from the person, this person hears a lower pitch than normal from each car. So how do we determine which one is, again, the question, remember, is which sounds a higher pitch? How do we determine which one is making a higher pitch sound? They're both kind of depressed in the pitch. They're both kind of bass notes here. Well, the faster you go away from the person, the more low your pitch gets, all right? The more you experience the Doppler effect. So, 50 miles per hour away from the person would lower the pitch even more than 40 miles per hour away from the person, all right? So this is the lowest pitch because it's faster away from the person. Write that down. The pitch gets super low for green because it's going faster away from the person. But remember, the question doesn't ask which is the lower pitch, it asks which is the higher pitch, okay? So we have to think about that if the pitch gets even lower because it's going faster away from the person, then the answer actually would be red because it's not going as fast away from the person, all right? So in this case, the slower speed is actually a higher pitch because they're both going away from the person. So red is your answer. Red is the higher pitch sound because green is just super low. It's going so fast away from the person.